Welcome in, kia ora, to another episode of the Podfathers. We are back. Me and Tom post Zoni. We got Nick, Trevor, Tom, myself popping back on, lads. I'll go left to down and over, I guess. Tom, how you doing?
Yeah, good. Out here now. I feel like I'm always saying, oh, excited to come over. It's late as fuck. But no, I mean, doing it at a good time. It's pretty nice and been to a lot of games, been to PB today. Is
Nice.
pretty nice. I mean, I only went to the beach, but San Diego's lovely. So yeah,
See a
happy
lot of
happy to be
babes.
here. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. That
It's my
Tash
favorite
just
part
bringing in
about
the
PB
babes.
as well.
Definitely. Yeah, no, we'll probably hopefully you recorded some stuff there so we can up the content game a little bit. Nikki, how you doing, big dog? Fun little trip. You can fill us in on the trip too if you want.
Yeah, man, I'm happy to be back. I was on the East Coast for almost 3 weeks actually. I took a 12U team out to Cooperstown for a big tournament. That was fun. They played well, made it to the last day. Saw the Hall of Fame. That was cool.
That's sick.
Then I spent some time visiting my uncle and family in Boston. Then I went to Philly and visited my grandma. And then I hit, um, yeah, I mean, that's it. And then I came back, finally, but I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back in the routine. And, maybe it was me going away for a little while. Pods kind of got hot, like while I was out there. So, fun to be back. Fun to be back with the boys and talk some balls. Fun to have Tom. I could feel a presence when I flew in. I was like, dude,
That's
there's
why they're playing good.
exactly
They
right.
know
Like
Tom's in town. Good
you could,
vibes.
yeah, you could call it a coincidence if you want, but I don't think so. I touched down in San Diego and I was like, dude, you could feel it. Welsh
I'm
Friar's
definitely.
How
here.
can you not love Tom?
How could you not love
I'd
Tom?
play my ass off for him too.
Stop it, guys. You're so kind. You're so lovely.
Guy flew across the world, right? Who else could say that?
You're making me
Uh,
blush. Stop
Not
it.
many.
Not many.
Mm.
No.
Not many.
Who's
Tom's the
For
who's
guy
his
the
team.
who's the
for
lady
the
that flew
squadron.
across the Atlantic?
With all the
Forget her name.
pessimism that goes on and the whining and the crying. It's good to have a guy that's willing to put his time, his money, his commitment on the line for the squad. That's what this city needs right there. That's what this city needs. And you know what? We're not going to get a championship unless we have that, people. Be
My
more like
hero.
Welsh Friar.
That's
Be
right.
I
more like
agree.
Welsh Friar. Trev,
I mean,
Goddamn right.
I love you guys so much. You're amazing.
Love you, bro.
love you, Tom.
dude, you're the legend. Trev, how you doing, big dog?
Doing good, man. Feeling real good. Padres are hot. Very happy right now. No cares in the world. No need to whine or cry or put other people down. I'm just chilling, in a good mood all the time. It's just big dick energy. Feeling good. Pods are good.
BDE,
Nothing,
baby.
nothing to whine about. So yeah, doing good, man. Good to have my boy Tom in town. So handsome. Such a nice mustache. Best mustache in the game. But yeah, man, just stoked to be with my boys.
Love it. Just on that note too, Miller just struck out. I think it was Tawa, so something we can get him out. Padres got a dub, splitting the series against Arizona. I mean, yeah, like I went to Tom and I were out in Arizona on Monday. Then he stayed till Tuesday.
And
I'm
me
there
too, right?
Monday. Absolutely. Yep,
AI.
Trevor was
Yeah, yeah.
Tuesday. You were there Tuesday. You were Tuesday. Monday, I see a stinker. I leave. Tom's there Tuesday by his lonesome on his hard-earned money, dollars, getting on over there. And guess what? The Padres win when he's there all by himself. So sure as hell wasn't me why the Padres doing good.
Who
So
was the dude
definitely,
next to you, Tom?
I don't even
yeah.
know. He was just a
That I
random guy. He,
replaced with
he didn't
Photoshop.
even speak. He went to the toilet about 10 times during the game. So I
Small bladder.
don't
Did
know.
he
Yeah,
invite
I know.
you there or he just sat
I
next to him?
just sat down, spoke to him a little bit, but
Nice.
yeah, but no, I mean Arizona bro, it's hot. And like Chase Field's nothing on Petco Park. Like, bro, I
Nothing
wish I
on
was in
Petco
Petco
Park,
Park.
bro. Am I right?
Bro.
Damn.
And like, yeah, it's horrible. And
Worst
like,
stadium in the league.
bro, the food as well. Like, I was eating the hot dogs. I was like, bro,
Oh, you got
things
the
I'd
shits
do for
for
some
sure.
Cardiff crack right now would be.
Definitely
I
not Cardiff Crag, bro.
bro, I was craving it. Best place in the world, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Buzzing.
Chase Field is a shithole. Like I was stoked to get it off the list. I think that was what, your third stadium, Tom? I think that was like my fifth or something. I got some work to do. We got some hard yards to put in again with our hard-earned cash to get there to get places. But Chase Field fucking sucked, dude. Like walking in there, first of all, 116. I think on your weather app it said that it was like what was like hazardous air quality or something, Tom. Like it was all
Yeah.
around bad news. And then the best part about it though, because the whole game was crap on Monday, we're walking out of the stadium. First of all, the stadium smells like burning plastic for some
But
reason, but you walk out and this poor little Welshman, not little, it's they're little adorable
Little. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Welshman
That's
in
the right
Mud
word.
Boys. Um, walk outside and I was just waiting for that Welsh brain to click and just kind of short circuit. And each step out of the stadium got about 5 degrees warmer. And we turn around the left side of Chase Field. And all of a sudden we get this like 110-degree gust of shit in our face. And Tom just looks at me and I could tell he's like, what the hell is happening right now? Like, how is it this hot? It's pitch black. It's 10 at night. Like, yeah,
There was
in the
no sun.
sandstorm,
It was
right?
dark. Yeah,
dark
in
as.
But he
the
was still
sandstorm.
happy. Nothing to
Oh,
complain about.
oh yeah. No, yeah. I was a happy man. Glad to be
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah, live to tell about the haboob on top of the
Yeah,
rooftop there. So,
yeah. I can still
yeah,
taste sand in my mouth from the fucking sandstorm. Like, oh, what's that meant to mean?
this is crazy.
So
It's
that's what your
crazy.
mustache is. That's just sand.
Yeah, it's a yeah, it's
Filled in there.
years and years of
Dirt.
adaptation to the environment. But anyways, boys are 60 and 56 now. So you're right, Trevor. They have been on a bit of a heater. I think that when we last recorded, it was just Tom and I a couple weeks ago. I believe we were like 3 or 4 under. So we've
Yeah.
been on an absolute heater. The title of last episode was Pick a Lane because that's what we wanted them to do. Like obviously we wanted them to pick the winning lane, so especially Tom coming over. You could see some good baseball. At that point in time, like I was as probably negative and checked out and feeling as hopeless as I could pretty much feel for the whole year. And Tom actually pumped me up. He was like, I think like we could, piece it together. So I felt so
Yeah.
much better after that episode. And lo and behold, here they go, 60 and 56, third in NL West, game behind the D-backs.
Nice. Yeah, he pumped me up too. And the team, obviously.
Pumped
It's some
Estrada up.
good vibes, man. It's good vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I try to bring.
So, yeah, no, that's his mission in life. But no, we've been they definitely went ahead and picked a lane, that's for damn sure. The winning one in that essence. Game behind the D-backs, winning tonight right now was absolutely massive. I saw Sammy posted last night, and then I said something similar this morning in regards to what this game kind of meant. So obviously, if we had lost, we would have been 3 games back, which is huge. But season series, now that we got the dub, we're 1 game back and we're officially split up until now. The last game of the series is against the Diamondbacks at home at Petco. And so, all we have to do is win that now to at least win the series if we need to at that point in time for that tiebreaker. So again, kind of there's going to be a lot of games from here on out where they're going to mean a lot more than they did a couple months ago. So good to see them get that series split. I think both teams just can't figure out how to put up a competitive fight in each game, but we'll end up being 500 against each other for whatever reason. So, Nick, I'll bring you into this, but how have you been feeling about the pods here the last week, and then we'll get into the trades here shortly as well.
It's been nice, man. I mean, it's been nice to see the offense click a little bit. Tatis is looking a little bit more confident at the plate. Machado's putting the ball in play a lot more. It seemed like during this kind of stretch where they've been hot, like they string some hits together. Jackson Merrill's getting into the mix a little bit more
Yep.
often. I noticed today they're just kind of shortening up and like putting the ball in play a lot. Like Ty France, even like ahead in the count, like not trying to do too much, like using the entire field. So it looks good. It looks like they have a little bit of a different identity second half.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they build on that. I mean, we've been kind of whining about it, even though we're not whiners, but like, we've been talking about it for the whole season that they just haven't, it feels like they haven't clicked like completely. to their potential, and obviously they know that. Manny's been frustrated, talking to the media and stuff, like getting asked the same questions over and over again. So I'm sure they're pretty stoked on it too. Like it's got to feel good to like your big dogs
Yeah.
like getting hits, like together, like winning games
Hmm.
with, Machado's got an RBI, Tatis has an RBI, Merrill's got an RBI. Maybe Cronenworth gets in the mix. So it's got to feel good for them. So it's been fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely. I echo all those points. I mean, the offense, yeah, that's what we were bitching and moaning about for, a few months there, questioning Sousa's approach. Xander, ironically, was like the only guy that was scorching to start the year. And then now he's just been ice cold since May. And then Merrill's average is like up over 240, which he was like right around the Mendoza line there for a while. Manny's is like 215. The slug's definitely there still. Toddy kind of was the first one to bring everyone back, it seemed like, even though that power wasn't there initially. So, kind of amazing what we can do when all like three of our guys, main dudes, aren't slumping, right? So, um, pretty incredible. But yeah, they've definitely they went out there and proved that we could be a dangerous club on our good day. I think there's still a lot that we got to figure out. There's a lot of little mistakes that's still going on that we need to clean up, but they definitely earned getting those positive trades there in the last couple days from the trade deadline. Tommy Ladd, what have been your initial impressions? I know coming over, you're 5-2 now, watching
Six
it
and two.
live. 6-2. My apologies. Gosh, the 5-2 is a piss
Get it
poor win
right,
record.
bro.
I know, unbelievable. And
That was
then yeah,
it.
they got the dub tonight, got the loss. So since you've been here, they're probably like 8-4, something like that. So what have been your, overall impressions of these pods?
I mean, I feel like Stammen's utilized the bullpen at the moment. I mean, before the deadline and like even these past couple of days we've been pretty struggling. I mean, Cannon's kind of gone to the
Hmm.
bullpen, guys like Marquez as well. So he's had to do a lot of work, utilizing those guys, making sure they're not having too much time, but then, especially with Miller not having too much time off, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I've been kind of proud of the bullpen. They've done some good work and just stringing together some really good hits. I mean, our power's been shocking as of recent. I tweeted it out last night in our past 8 games. I think now we didn't hit a home run tonight, did we?
I don't
So
believe so. No.
in our past 9 games, we've hit 4 home runs, but we've still like 6 in or 7 in 3 or something like that. So, we've been not so good on the power front, but still stringing
Hmm.
together some pretty good ABs. Tatis, I feel like he's just doubling in his first AB of the game every night.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we've been pretty decent. Just playing the small ball, really. I mean, we've got, you know, not too much what we had, not too much to work with in the starting pitching front. So we've kind of worked pretty well as a team, just playing good baseball.
Yeah, I think, mid-July or early-ish to mid-July is when we saw that kind of Johnny Longstaff approach too, with, Craig and Ruben and everyone got on board to be like, look, we're beat up from a starting pitching standpoint. We don't have the guys, quite frankly. I mean, you got JP Sears running out there every, 5 days. Like, you're not gonna be, not to pick on JP, but he's a quad A type of guy, right? If he's your 4 or 5 in the pen or in the starting rotation, I should say, then chances are season's probably not going so well. So the fact that they made that decision to go, okay, we got King and then Bueller as our two, which is wild to even think about that. But Bueller can give us 4 to 6 at best. And then from the back end there, I know we've DFA'd Waldron and Marquez now. But it was like Waldron didn't really come in, but Marquez, Canning, JP Sears, chucking in Kyle Hart there, Yuki going 3 innings. Like they did everything and anything to try and just piece together some innings, right? To get as much, even like Marinaccio before he got DFA'd and traded to the Pirates. I feel like that decision was, if we look back on the season, might be a make or break decision in the point of the season where that helped us potentially get to the playoffs. So we'll see how it transpires from here. But then being able to add a guy like Robbie Ray, who's been on a heater lately, and then Casey Mize didn't have his best debut, but neither has literally any other pitcher pretty much other than Screwball, and he didn't even he wasn't even his lights out
You
self
gave
too.
up
So
four, right? 3 or 4?
Two, I think, but he was
Oh,
credited
really?
for two. Yeah, but then they gave up two more like the following inning.
Mm.
But I don't know. Trev, do you have any thoughts on them? Just on how they've been looking here lately, or
Yeah,
the
so
change
I've
in
been
approach?
loving the pitching chaos strategy like the Tigers did a couple seasons ago. I think that really helped
Yeah.
us and kind of threw off the preparation for other teams coming against us. So that was actually working. I feel like our hitting's really carrying the team right now. We can throw whoever out there and
Hmm.
we're gonna win games if Merrill's hitting like he's been hitting. Merrill's been red fucking hot. I don't know if you guys
Yep.
have looked at his stats lately, but
I was
he's
just gonna
been
bring that up
absolutely
actually.
raking, looking like the guy he was his rookie year. Tatis is doing his thing. He's hitting like over 280 after starting pretty slow. Minnie's like getting up there in his batting average. I
Hmm.
think he's hitting like 230, but he
Yeah,
was
he's like
doing
215-ish.
so
Yeah.
shitty
Hmm.
that like hitting 230 is actually like kind of good. Um, because he's definitely hitting well over 300 in like the last month or so. When all three of those guys go, this team can win a World Series. I think now
Yeah.
that we have a couple more arms, like even if we don't get Pavetta back, sadly his rehab was positive, but I think Mize is a dude. Robbie Ray, obviously a dude, Cy Young winner. He can eat innings, and then you have King as the one, and then if we get Musgrove back, like having that rotation, those four guys, no one's gonna want to face us. So I
Yeah.
think they do have a shot. I mean, the Dodgers have a great team, best team money can buy,
Yeah.
probably the best rotation in history of the game,
Um,
but that's why they
yeah.
play the games. It's baseball. So we'll
Hmm.
see what happens. I think we can beat them. We beat them before. We have a great team. Vibes are high. And I think that's a big part of it too. If you can mesh together as a team, you can beat anyone. So let's make it
Yeah.
happen.
I mean, that's you just got to get there, right, to give yourself a chance. So the fact that we're going for it again, which AJ's never going to back down. I mean, that's just he's not. He even said that
That
it's not in
was
his
that was
nature.
a sick deadline. Everyone thought he was gonna sell, trade
Yeah.
Morihone, trade Miller. Nah,
Hmm.
bye, baby.
King.
World
Yeah.
Series or bust.
And the moves that he made, like getting Casey Mize, and then just let's chuck in Gage Tater Workman, right?
Hater
For dude, Cruz Schoolcraft, who Danny, friend of the show, Mr.
for
Savant
Mayfield.
himself.
Mayfield.
Yeah, sorry, for Mayfield. Yep. Um, for um Mayfield, which
Cash Mayfield. Let's see who they
Cash Mayfield.
traded.
Sorry. Yeah, we
Yeah,
we kept Cruz Schoolcraft.
yeah.
We traded away Mayfield. Correct. Thank you, sir. Trade away Cash. Danny is not a fan of
Of Cash.
Cash at all.
When I heard
Like,
him say that, I was like, okay, I'm not really tripping on the trade.
yeah. So, and then we got rid of Jackson Wolf, who's been on the team like three times. So
He's
I don't know.
trash.
I
Yeah.
felt like that was a phenomenal bit of work. The Robbie Ray one, I feel like we gave up way more for Robbie than we did for Casey Mize, which was interesting. But again, we're trading away a 17-year-old who looks like he's got a really high ceiling. He's 17. He's in the Dominican Summer League, and
I
Miguel
mean, I saw a tweet
Mendez.
from Mickey Koch saying that 6% of international players make it to the bigs.
Yeah.
So it's like we're gonna gamble that this guy's gonna be actually good. He might be good. I feel like
Yeah,
the tools
it
are
could
there.
be.
He's talented, but
Yeah.
6%, man, like let's fucking win right now.
Yeah, and we signed him in January for 1.4 mil. So like, and then we got 500 G's of international bonus pool money for Ron Marinaccio, who then got DFA'd by the Pirates. So like, point being is that's why part of the reason AJ's signing those guys is obviously if they make it through the system and they're kick ass for us, great, that's the goal. He also uses them as currency, and so come next January, he's gonna sign the next, big prospects down in, Dominican, Venezuela, Cuba, wherever it is, to hopefully come through the system. If not, he uses them as a trade chip. So, yeah, I don't know. I thought the moves were fantastic. We also ended up getting Stratton for Andrew Moore, and Stratton's kind of like a super solid bullpen piece that, if we get a couple injuries or if guys aren't, are struggling or need a break, a breather, some of these dudes that can swap back and forth, he can pop right back and right into the pen there and do a job. So yeah, I love the trade deadline. Nick, how'd you feel about the results of Monday?
Monday, that was the deadline, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was
I
the deadline.
Yeah, I loved it. Love to see AJ being aggressive. Just like you dug this like or you made this bed, like he's sleeping in it. So it's kind of cool to see, you put your money where your mouth is, so to speak. Like we brought in all these guys, like I'm not gonna send them away. Like I believe in this team. If they perform how we expected them to, like they should be great. And Trev, like you said, um, you got to play the games, right? That was Trev, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
me. That was me.
Like you got to
I'll
play
take
the
credit.
games. So like I don't care who's on any team. Like if you get to the dance, like play the game, the matchup. Don't win it. Like look what happened to the Dodgers right after the deadline, or
Scooble.
amidst the deadline.
They've lost
mhm,
like six in a row. I don't know if they won
yeah,
tonight, but
Yeah,
got
I don't know if they
swept in
won either,
back-to-back
but
series.
yeah, like anything can happen. Like obviously the intensity gets up in a playoff series and you throw your best and like whatever. But we've seen it happen. 2022, we were not expected to win. Like that team was nasty. The Dodgers were good that year. And
yeah.
who knows? So anyway, that was my feedback. I was on my trip, or I guess I wasn't, but like, leading up to the deadline, I was like, I was out, I was, keeping a watch from like afar, so to speak. And I was like, I hope they go get pitching, and they did. So it's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool to see. And, you guys know me, I'm not a prospect hunter, so I was not bummed about like giving up anybody. I usually never am, frankly. Like, I
Yeah.
just go for it, man. Like Trevor said, like, go for it, do it, do the thing.
I
Like,
mean, what do you
who
Put your
knows?
dick on the table, like Trevor
Yeah, let's
said.
go.
the worst dick? The I don't know. Like I know that I like prospects and wa keeping tabs on them, but like I'm also here at the end of the day to go watch the pods. You know what I mean? And of course, I'm not like oblivious to the fact that if we completely deplete the farm year in and year out, we're probably not setting ourselves up for success. But at the same time, like AJ's proven time and time again that he can replenish that in 18 to 24 months. So, I don't know. Yeah, where AJ stands, and we probably I don't get shit for that, but whatever. We're fun. Tommy
Whatever.
Ladd, how dope was being in Zona on Monday and just thinking we were dead and buried. Only got Robbie Ray for a couple of good prospects, and then 11:59. I know it's obviously 2:59, but at the 11th hour, getting that Casey Mize deal. Uh, how'd you feel about that breaking news?
You know, the Robbie Ray news came literally as I was on the plane, and I was buzzing. Like,
Yeah,
there was a couple of Padres fans on the plane speaking to them about it. It was pretty awesome. And then I got into my room and I've got ESPN on, and they're just everyone making trades. Everyone's making trades, and they got to like 5 minutes till deadline. I was like, yeah, we're not doing anything else. We're not doing anything else. And then so I'm like sat on my phone, notifications off, and I just hit Padres have made a trade. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, we've actually done
Get the
something.
lotion out. Get the lotion out.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, of course, Casey Mize, like, he had a bad start, but I mean, the bloke's played in Detroit now his whole career. Yeah, he doesn't know, he's never felt a move before. He's trying to relocate his family, all that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna get worked up about his start. He's a
He had
human
11
being.
days off.
yeah,
Mm. Yeah, so I'm excited for Robbie Ray tomorrow. He had a good start on Tuesday, I think it was last week against us at Petco.
yeah,
He only gave up like one run or something like that. So no, I'm very excited for him. I think the only thing that I didn't really like was we didn't get like a left fielder or something. But I
yeah.
feel like I'm complaining too much. I need to shut
I think
up.
they're going to bring up Salas, and he'll be the deadline acquisition.
Ooh, there we
We'll
I
go.
see.
like it. Any chance Razor can come back? Probably not. But if we got to the playoffs, if Laureano could somehow get back on this roster, I know it's an absolute long shot, and I think he's already been ruled out for the year. But if anyone could do it, it'd be the robot himself.
I was
So
hearing rumblings that he could maybe get back, but when I heard that, I was like, wait, no, like I thought he was out for the year for sure. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I know I'd have to check on that, but that's just something sneaky to keep an eye on because I feel like we've really like we're still running Jace Bowen out there
We got
every
Samad.
couple
Samad might be
days.
back
Come on,
soon. He's okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's been solid. I love Samad when he came up.
Yeah.
Definitely like for him in that like Chase Bowen role instead, I think is a huge value add. If
Sheets
we could
is
have,
ice cold, man.
yeah, it's plantar fasciitis, bro. Not good.
Yeah.
So at least he's not riding scooters. But yeah, he's ice cold. So yeah, I agree with you. I mean, if we could have got another bat, that would have been great. If not,
Solaire,
then
he just got DFA'd.
yeah. And that's the thing. There's gonna, I think there's probably been all of the 40 man moves at this point in time, just about. But there's always a few guys that are on the cusp there, and even teams will, like Soler and 'cause he's on the Angels, right? Soler.
Yeah, he was him.
Yeah, so like guys on, the shittier teams for the year, they might just get granted that DFA so they can go, go on a run the last half of the year if they can get traded. So we'll see. He would be, I mean, we need power. The one thing too about Chase Field, I don't know if it was just this week or if whatnot, but it just seemed like every single ball just died. Like I know
I
Toddy
noticed
hit
that.
that bomb, but being there, it was like, oh, that shit's gone. And just Toddy's, first pitch at bat on Monday, like went to the wall. Like Jake's got like kind of robbed. Like Manny's went right to the wall. Even there's even a good amount of fly balls from the D-backs, like especially going like if you could get it left field down the line, like that shit's gone. If it was going right field at all, even like right center, and I know it's a deep part of the ballpark, but it just seemed like it would just die. So I don't know if that's a thing there or whatnot, but
The
it seemed like
humidifier.
and you can do that. I mean, it's easy to control that because it's a closed stadium. So
They
yeah,
maybe do it extra there because it's so dry. Like, I don't know.
could be.
But it
Yeah.
did seem like dead baseballs.
Dude, it was wild. Like we just even hearing it too. I know it's louder in there, but yeah, even some bombs that the D-backs were hitting were just not going as far as we thought they would. But anyways,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know if people
I
are
don't know a whole lot
into
about
that.
balls, but those were
Yeah.
deadly.
Just blue ones. But
Too
um
often.
other bit of news, I know I already mentioned that Marquez and Waldron got DFA'd. JP Sears and Duran got sent down to AAA. So nothing too crazy there, but uh Joe Musgrove and Nick Pivetta did make a rehab appearance on the same day a couple days ago. Joe's pretty solid. He went about 2 2/3, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have the numbers in front of me,
He looked
but two
really
and two
good. I
thirds.
watched.
A lot of off speed, a lot of
Yeah.
breaking balls. Yeah, you were watching, Trev. So yeah, give us a little behind the
He was
scenes
getting
here.
squeezed a little bit in the second, so he had, I think, two strikeouts in the first, looked pretty sharp. In the second, he was like across the plate, but they were calling it balls, and he just had to like battle through it. So he had the bases loaded. I think a run came in, and then he struck out a guy, and then got the DP to get out of it. So I thought he looked pretty good. He looked sharp. His breaking ball was he was throwing it for strikes at least. But yeah, I thought he looked good. I feel like he's a dog, and he's gonna even if he
Yeah.
has pain, he's gonna pitch through it for his city. So I think he'll get back this season.
You know what? I know that we're like just happy clappy twats on this freaking pod, but like we're such AJ stands and also very pro player, which I feel like there's a lot of people that maybe aren't. And I don't know if that's just because like I don't want to get on my high horse here because we played at a high level of ball, right? So it's like kind of understand like what it takes on the daily grind and what you got to
You
sacrifice
have
and
respect for
whatnot.
it, yeah.
Yeah, and so I feel like that's why I've always been very pro player, like even before being a professional athlete myself. I'll just chuck that out there. But with Joe, I just feel like the amount I know like Twitter and social media and everything, like people are gonna say crazy shit, and some of it's gonna be spot on. Some are gonna have opinion. Everyone gonna have an opinion, whether they stink or not. But the amount of shit that Joe Musgrove has been getting for the last like 18 months to me is like absolutely absurd. Like it's getting to the point where it's starting to just piss me off
Yeah,
about
it
the hate
bothers
that
me.
he's getting. And I know like everyone's saying like, oh, Saquon Joe, like shit like that. And it's like, yeah, last year, bad look, right? Like he's eating his like 12 stack of pancakes, but it's like speaking to, someone that works with him earlier this year, he didn't renew in January because he was getting all this online abuse for he's like, what, for him, like
Which
what's
is
the extra like
bullshit.
few grand, like,
Yeah,
for
what do you
that.
want him to
So
do? Like they're asking me to do it.
like
Yeah.
they're just stealing money from. I don't know.
Are
So
you not
Some
going to
yeah,
do
game, but
brand
he's
deals
from
as a
here.
player? Like if you were a famous baseball player, are you going to be like, no, I don't want to do a brand deal?
No
yeah,
brainer. Yeah, like who got? I wish he kept doing it. I mean, who
Yeah,
cares?
fuck these
yeah.
haters.
So
Yeah.
it got to him that badly to where he was just like, you know what, screw this. And it's like he's like a fucking legend, dude, in like San Diego. Like his family is like amazing, like born and raised here, like they
First no
care
no.
so much. First no, like
Such a good dude too.
he cares so much. Like I don't know.
Gives
That shit's
back.
been really pissing me off lately about the amount of stick that he's been getting. And again, everyone can have their opinions, but it's like you don't think the guy's trying to come back? Like it's
Yeah.
been the shittiest 2 years of his life, probably, right?
Small PP energy,
Professionally,
bro. That's all it
right?
is. You're going to be mad at the world when you have a small PP, you know? Just
That's
it's a
true.
fact. Yeah. We
It's
wouldn't know what
facts.
that's like, but
Life's
I could
great,
only
man.
imagine. I see a lot of it out there.
Life's great.
Hey, you see this logo behind me? That's not a baseball bat, right? But but I don't know
Would
that I
knew
don't know
that
if you
you would know
boys.
that if you had some intelligence, right,
That's why it's
Trev?
not lit up either. But
Intelligence.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, true. Low IQ
Interesting.
play. Yeah, yeah.
Interesting phrasing.
Interesting. Yeah. A few adjectives to that too. Um, any yeah, do you boys, I don't know if I'm just like I know you guys boys probably feel the same in regards to Joe's situation, but I don't know, that's just I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, but it's pissing me off.
It's all right. I want to hear Tom talk though.
Yeah. Go Tom.
Want we talk about Musgrove or
Yeah.
what do you want to hear? Everything?
Nah. Yeah.
No,
You
I
need better
mean,
content from you.
yeah, bro, my content's been dropping recently. It's been pretty shit at the moment, so
Can you
I
talk
apologize for that.
about Petco Park a little, bro?
Bro, Petco Park, man. Chase Field is no Petco Park. I'm telling you that. Like, yeah, I've been to three ballparks and I can tell you Petco Park is the best place. Best place in the world, bro. It's like I love this place.
Dude, you're just so pure and genuine. Like you're just doing this because you love this team. You're coming out here traveling miles and miles and miles to
Mm,
see your favorite baseball team. I've never met anyone besides maybe Nick that's more genuine and caring. And you just have such a big heart, man. You're just pouring it out to the city, just like so full of love and just truly appreciate you, man.
yeah,
Dude,
man. I mean, I'm trying to give back to the fans as well. A little giveaway, little
Yeah,
we'll talk about
yeah.
that later, you know.
Are you
yeah.
gonna give away to all these beggars out here?
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
I
Just
think you do it right now. Let it fly.
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, what
We'll
giveaway
go
we
at
got,
that one.
Tom?
So wait, am I?
News to me.
I just wanted to make sure I had this right. Tom, you came all the way from Wales, which is another country, um, to
He's
watch the
practically
Padres,
English. Yeah.
right? Um, and you stay up until what time typically watching Padres games when you're home?
They normally start about 20 to 3 in the morning.
Okay, so 3 in the morning, you're
And you
watching
save for
games.
your flight like all year, right?
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
work all year.
you came all the way to Southern California to San Diego, our beautiful city, to experience it in person, and you're saying that you have a giveaway for other Padres fans?
Yeah, bro. I
Wow. Wow.
wanna give
That's
back to this beautiful city, man.
that's
It
inspiring.
like
Please take the floor.
I remember, you know, when I first came here, the one thing I tried was the Cardiff crack nachos. Oh my days, they were unreal, bro. They were so good, man. They need that in like other ballparks and stuff. I love them. But yeah, we're gonna be giving away some tickets to
How do
Monday's
they
game.
enter? Do they just like tweet Cardiff Crack and at the
They
Podfathers, and then
you
we'll
know
pick out of that?
they
Or
can do,
like
you
I
know.
love Petco. Yeah, so tweet one of those two phrases at the Podfathers, I love Petco
You
or
gotta say,
Cardiff
yeah,
Crack,
Petco's
and we'll give
better.
away 4 tickets
Yeah.
to a
But
selected person
Hot
that
dogs
had
that
the
are
best tweet.
delicious.
that'll be on Monday, the something 10th
August 10th.
maybe.
4 tickets, Monday, August 10th. I don't know who they're playing. Tom's doing a giveaway. Cardiff Crack.
Yours.
I love Petco.
Big
What a
seats.
guy. What a guy,
That's
Tom.
amazing,
Welsh
Tom.
Friar.
That's so nice of you.
Bring a glove, you know, get a ball, have a fun day, have some Cardiff crack nachos.
Yep.
It'll be good. So yeah, I'll
Be
put more
awesome.
stuff out on the
I'm gonna enter.
we'll put more stuff out on the
I
socials
want
about
those
Yeah,
that.
tickets.
yeah, I want to win.
I don't
That'd be
Four
mind
cool.
being a
tickets.
beggar.
Ball tickets as
Yeah,
well.
fantastic. Yeah, bring your glove. No glove, no love. No home run
Mm,
balls. None of that. So.
yeah.
What a legend, Tom. Yeah, we'll definitely get an individual clip up so we can get that clipped and posted on the socials because that was a little confusing maybe for the individual listener on Instagram, but what a legend. Absolute
That's
legend.
easy.
Thank
I
you.
love Petco
I
I love Pecco. I hate Chase. I love Cardiff Crack Nachos.
at Pod Brothers.
big Capital One guy.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you tag me, you might get extra points. Want those
And Trevor
clicks?
might win the tickets too. So come meet Trevor. We should do that. Yeah. Come meet Titties. I might be a bit misleading actually on the marketing, but Um, yeah, Musgrove looks solid though. Get back to it. First of all, yeah, legend Tom. Oh yeah, one last piece. Sorry, in this. When we were walking out of Chase Field, Tom was mentioning, he goes, if I had come here instead of Petco Park, which he loves dearly, I don't know, back when he was 10 years old or whatnot, which sold him on following the Padres. I don't know if I would have became a Diamondbacks or baseball fan. And that's like a testament to how amazing of a place San Diego is. Just wanted to
Yeah.
chuck that in there.
Falling in love.
But yeah, absolutely. Nick Pivetta also uh did a rehab stint same day against in Lake Elsinore. Didn't go as swimmingly as Joe's did. So Trev, I know you were watching it or resident insider, boots on the ground, really boots on the
I was
screen
all
there.
over
But
it. Yeah, I thought
yeah,
he was just mad at first because it was another pitch that was like right down the dick, and he called it a ball. And so I thought he was just like kind of showing up the hump, like walking off the field, and then he realized they called it a ball, and he was like, ah, like whatever, like I'm out of here. So I was hoping that's what it was, but it sounds like they paused his rehab assignment, so it might be something serious. I don't know if I buy the story that he threw a 30 pitch bullpen after the game, like lower level underground in the batting cage. Like,
does Lake Elsinore even have that?
I don't even
Like,
know how hot would it be down there as well. Um,
I
but
think they
yeah, I
have
don't know
that.
if I
I think
believe
they
that
have AC.
story,
do they
but
have
like if
that
they're all
infrastructure?
reporting it, then maybe it actually happened. But yeah, I don't have much optimism for him coming back this season. I think that if he isn't back by August 22nd, the Padres for sure decline that option.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to renew it. I think AJ is a player's GM, though. He might offer him, like, hey, after the lockout, we might give you that same deal if you can prove you're healthy.
Mhm.
I could see him doing something like that.
Was it like was it Garrett Richards that from like the Angels that he did a deal like that where it was like signed him for like a few mil year one and then it was like 10 like on the back end and then he just ended up I might not have the right name
I
there
feel
but it
like
was like
Kings was kind of weird like that, too.
Kings was kind of weird. Yeah, like I know that he signed someone that was like coming like he was got Tommy John was already missing that whole year but he signed him to a 2-year contract and fully expecting him to only appear in that second year.
Hmm.
And then I think he ended up just like not even being able to come back from it. But um, yeah, I know something like that. And then also with the lockout next year too, like that would be interesting as well to see
You
like if
almost
guys
have
are
to decline
getting,
it, yeah, as a team.
yeah, yeah. So, I'm with you. And then the 30 pitch bullpen thereafter, like I don't know, that just seemed
Did
so
anyone see
fake.
this
Like
happen? Is it in the room with us right now?
I I missed it. But
The
you
bullpen.
want to? Oh,
That's what you say when like something's not real. You're like, is it in the room with us
oh,
right now?
I went way over my head. I'm an idiot though.
It's a meme. Sorry.
I have low intelligence.
I live on the internet.
Um, you do.
We don't have low intelligence, bro. What are you on about? You have
No,
high intelligence.
Dude, you're so low intelligence.
I'm so low I. Ah,
You know
man.
who I
But
I
love?
Go
Tony
ahead.
yeah,
Gwynn. I love
Like
Tony
Tony Gwynn
Gwynn.
too.
Tony Gwynn
And
Check
Tony
Jr.
this
as
Gwynn
out.
well.
I'm
Jr.
sitting here. It's just I'm looking at this hat that's right here, right? It's got the 98 World Series thing. And just like Tony Gwynn, what a guy, what a family, what a guy. I mean, what a hitter, what a Padre, Mr. Padre. And it's
talk about
so
another
nice
royal
to
family.
it's
Bestie.
so nice to have um Tony Gwynn Jr. around just as like a reminder of like how much they've given as a family, like to this city for baseball fans. It's so cool. Tom, like I'm glad that you're able to like feel that too because like you are a younger lad, but like for us old guys, like that was just like our childhood was like Tony Gwynn was the man. Like
Yep.
you were a little kid and you watched baseball, Tony Gwynn was the man. Like Padres weren't great, but Tony Gwynn was the man. And hey, I just want to give a little shout out to the guy. Like, he gets plenty of flowers, but sometimes you got to just take a step back and really show some appreciation for
I
the name, for the what the
completely agree.
what it means to the city.
I think
Didn't they
too,
donate so much that they like lost their house because they
yep,
were giving back to SD like so much they didn't like save their money?
2008 did him dirty. Yep, that was
Yeah.
that happened. Tony Gwynn Jr. also lost his best friend this week.
Wow.
So Matt, huge shout out to
To
TG
Tony
Jr.
Gwynn Jr.
Yeah, I mean, he was a, fellow baseball coach too. Apparently he'd been like helping out a ton of, kids and
Wow.
whatnot over the years. So, yeah, condolences obviously to his family. I know that was like his best buddy.
Damn.
So yeah, huge shout out to him as well. I know that how when you're saying growing up, that nostalgia, Nick, with Tony Gwynn, like he was the man. Like I was just trying to think, how did as a 4, 5, 6, 7 year old, I mean, with my dad being from New Zealand, wasn't a baseball fan, kind of similar to Tom, where it's like you taught your dad baseball, right? Um, that it wasn't like we had any information coming in of like, hey, Tony is the man. Like I feel like animals have instincts. It was like you don't even know where it came from. It was just like you knew that he was the guy because of his presence, and like obviously it was the numbers were insane, but it was also the piece of the fabric that he was in the city, like the impact that he had in the community, how close he was to San Diego State. Like he was just everywhere. And he projected this light of just like positivity, happiness, like, and of course he got down to it and he was a no bullshit type of guy, like Bernie, the bro was, telling us about a couple
Red
months ago when he
ass.
popped on the, yeah, he was a red ass when he popped on the pod, but he had a heart of gold. And, yeah, I think we're extremely lucky to have him obviously and his family in San Diego, and then at the same time, with Joe as well. He's obviously not. No one's going to touch the Gwynn legacy in regards to being a legend for the city of San Diego, but Musgrove's got a awesome, amazing family too that we should be proud to have here with us as well. But
Would you say that it's a sign of low intelligence to complain a lot and to try to lower people's self-esteem and kind of put yourself on a pedestal? I feel like that's a sign of low intelligence. I don't know.
I
Big
think,
time. Big
yeah,
time.
Yeah.
or you're insane savant. So there you go. Chuck that in there.
Soft.
There's not
Soft.
there's not many that are, but Albert Einstein, I feel like, wasn't the most positive lad in the world, but there's only a dime a dozen of them, right? But I got your point.
Catch my
Anyway,
drift.
I did. Yeah. That's all I do is catch drifts. Apparently they go over my head though, because I do have low intelligence. But high self-esteem, so that's good. That's a good combo. All right, boys. Anything else you want to touch upon here?
Yeah, I want to shout out my boy Kyle Stanley, Bay Club legend. He's boys with AJ Preller. It's my fucking dog. I think he's listening when it pops up tomorrow. I also wanted to shout out Nick's 12U travel ball team.
Yes. Love
Let's
it.
go. What's their team name again, Nick?
High standards.
High Standards of La Jolla. They went out
Hmm.
there and balled out. So proud of them. A couple guys hit their first career home runs. Your pitchers were eating innings out there balling out in the heat, 1:35 a.m. start time. Big ups to them.
The name
Yeah, it
makes
was
sense. The name makes sense. High standards, high intelligence as well. That's how they're winning, bro. That's how they're winning.
This
how
is
we
how
play
we
the
win.
So
game,
I'm so proud of them as well. Like I know you are, Nick.
Yeah, they're good guys. They're real kind to each other. They put a lot of positive energy out in the world, and that's just to me um
What it's all about.
it's what it's all about. It shows character. You want to leave things better than you got it, and remember that it is just a game, but like it is a beautiful thing to take seriously. So I just hope that it was a positive experience for them, and I think it was. So thanks for the shout out, Trev. Love that
Of
Yeah,
attitude.
course.
yeah. Also, the little video we did, Trevor, fantastic job getting that
Mhm.
all organized. That was all Trev, Nick. Brian's video
So good.
cracked me the hell up. Like
Probably
Tropicana
not.
Field in the background. Guys, you're gonna try to get to the major league level. Are you gonna get there? Probably not. Like just so
So
real.
good.
So enjoy this time. Enjoy it with the boys. Like, oh my gosh, so good. So
Yeah,
good.
that was awesome.
But with Tropicana in the background. So damn big. But all right, boys. Well, packed weekend ahead. I know a few of us are going to the games, and then next Monday we're doing a little live watch along, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll provide some info on that, just something probably on YouTube or Twitter, or both or whatever. Still getting the details figured out there, but um, yeah, it'll be exciting. Tom, you're in town for another week and a half or so before you gotta
Yeah, next
jump
Friday,
back to uni.
head off. But love it here.
Sweet guys.
Uni.
Sweet. Uni night. Last year, senior year, baby. Let's
Yep.
go. How could you hate on a kid? It's crazy.
Our boys growing up.
The boys are growing up. Insane. He's gonna be like I said, English before he knows it. He's not appreciating that. All right, boys. Well, appreciate you popping on. I'll see you lads here in a couple days. Appreciate everyone for listening to another episode of the Podfathers. High intelligence over here, baby, except for me. Peace, lads.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Podfathers, a Slam Diego Padres podcast. The Podfathers is produced by Los and Walls and is executively produced by Jacob Lamb.
Our theme song is A Bubba by Trylock. To get in touch with the show, follow us on Twitter at Podfathers619. That is at PADFATHERS619, or email us at podfathers@gmail.com. Subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all other major audio platforms.
Go Pods!